The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
What's up, guys? AW here, Air War. What's up? We're having a good Tuesday evening or afternoon or whatever. Maybe it's Wednesday where you are. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. You know what? I'll let people come on. They want to come on. I'm going to maybe get new people on. We're going to talk a lot about things on Let's Talk Pop, episode 65. Yes. This has actually been 2 or 3 days since I did Let's Talk Pop. So, but you know what? There's some stuff I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Try to get it done as much as possible. I have no time specific to end this, so this could go 2.5 hours, 3 hours. But yeah, man. Now, if you're checking my channel out for the first time, please subscribe if you like. Also, if you new encourage the subscribers, do you know what you do on YouTube? If you like what you see, or if you're watching this after this is over with and the stream is done, you're watching at a later time, please smash the like button down below. Also, share this stream out on social media platforms, whatever social media platform you use, X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, if you use Facebook still, Instagram, Threads, this guy, whatever you use. Okay, so yeah. So let's get on with this. Let's Let's Talk Pop. Let's get on with this. Episode 65, Let's Talk Pop. Yeah, a new Jurassic World. Let me edit this. It's a bad title. Let me edit this. There we go. I hope that works. There we go. I hope that is okay. Refresh. All right, there we go. All right, let's get okay. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the new Jurassic World movie or Jurassic Park movie, whatever you want to call it, is in the works, with the original screenplay writer from the first Jurassic Park movie back in 1993. We're gonna talk about the Oscars nominations, who got nominated for what, and I'll do an early preview prediction, who I think is gonna win the Oscars for the awards. Also, I'll talk a little about snubs, certain employees, certain director and a certain actress got snubbed for the Barbie movie. We'll talk about that. Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig. We'll talk about that too. I guess we'll get that off the books too. But I want to say hello to everybody who's in the chat or who's going to appear in the chat. All right. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. All right. Let's talk. Let's go to the Oscar predictions first. Okay. And please, if you get a link, come in anytime. Okay. So we're going to do Oscar predictions first. I have the article from Hollywood Reporter who's been nominated. Not predictions. We'll do the predictions first, but I also have the Hollywood Reporter article on what's been nominated for what under what category for the Oscars, and we're going to do that. We're going to start from the top. All right, here we go. Okay, so The Oscars will start at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30. No, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. Little bit earlier than usual. About half an hour. Okay. Now here's kind of a complete list of the 2024 Oscar nominees, and we'll start right away with Best Picture. Best Picture. Okay, Best Picture. American Fiction. American Fiction will be. Remember, I got announcements at the end of the stream. American Fiction. All right. Ban Leclerc, Nicholas Carmigos, Core Jefferson, and Jermaine Johnson, the producers. American Fiction. Enemy of the Fall. Marie Ang Luciani and David Theon, producers. Okay. Tammy of the Fall. Barbie. David Heyman, Margot Robbie, Tom Ackerley, and Bobby Brenner. The Holdovers. Mark Johnson. And that's it. Killers of the Flower Moon. Dead Friedkin, Bradley Thomas, Warren Scorsese, and Daniel Lupi. Maestro. Bradley Cooper, Steven Spielberg, Fred Berner, Amy Durney, and Christy Maciaco Krager. Oppenheimer, Emma Thomas, Charles Wolven, and Christopher Nolan. Past Lives. David Hinojosa, Christine Vachon, and Pamela Koffler. Poor Things. Ed Gein, Andrew Lowe, Yorgos Lanthimos, and Emma Stone. The Zone. James Wilson. Okay. So who do I think is going to win Best Picture? Well, I think it's simple. I think my prediction who's going to win Best Picture is Oppenheimer. I think Oppenheimer's going to win it. I think Oppenheimer's going to win a lot of awards at this show, personally. Sorry. It's just a fact. All right. Sorry, it's just a fact. Don't go at me. Okay. Let's go down. Best Directing. Justin Treat, Atomy the Fall, Marshall Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon, Yorgos Lanthimos, Poor Things, Jonathan Glazer, The Zone of Interest. This is a little bit tougher one. It's a little bit tougher for me. I'm going to say I'm going to go Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan. It's an easy one. Okay, Best Actor in Leading Role. Bradley Cooper, Maestro. Coleman Domingo, Rustin. Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers. Cecilia Murphy, Oppenheimer. Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction. Yeah, this is Cecilia Murphy's to lose. Cecilia Murphy will win this. Best Actress in Leading Role. Annette Bening-Nyad. Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Holler, Atomy the Fall. Carey Mulligan, Maestro. Emma Stone, Poor Things. This is a bit of a tougher. It's going to go between Lily Gladstone and Emma Stone. Okay? Between those two. I think it's going to be Emma Stone. I think it's going to be Emma Stone, personally. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Sterling K. Brown, American Fiction. Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr. Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling Barbie, or Mark Ruffalo Poor Things. Now, I don't think Ryan Gosling is going to win this role. I don't think he's going to win this role. Okay. I think it's going to be Mark Ruffalo. Honestly, I think it's going to be Mark Ruffalo is going to win this role over Robert Downey Jr. The Hawk is going to get one over Iron Man. Okay, here we go. Best Actress in Supporting Role: Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer; Danielle Brooks, The Color Purple; America Ferrera, Barbie; Jodie Foster, Nyan; Divine Joy Randolph, Holdovers. I think they're going to Emily Blunt. I think Emily Blunt's going to win this award. Oppenheimer's going to dominate a lot. I just think Oppenheimer's going to dominate a lot. Best Writing Adapted Screenplay: American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, or The Zone. I don't think Barbie's going to win a lot of awards personally here, but I think it's going to be Poor Things. I'm going to go with Poor Things. Okay. Best Writing Original Screenplay: A Tell Me to Fall, The Holdovers, Maestro, May, December, and Past Lives. I'm going to go Holdovers. I think Holdovers will win. Best Animated Feature: The Boy and Huron, Ninonia, Robert Dreams, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. A Boy and Huron. Yeah, The Boy and Huron, I think, will win this award for Best Animated Feature. Best Documentary Feature Film. So I haven't watched any of these. So I can't really give it a prediction. I don't know. I'll just guess. I'll go $4. I don't know. Hey, Degrassi. Best International Film. I haven't seen any of his films either. So I'm going to go with, I don't know. I'm just going to pick randomly here. So, yeah. I'm going to go with Teacher's Lounge. I don't know. Best Animated Short Film. I haven't seen any of these either. So let's go random again. Our Uniform. I don't know. Okay, these Best Live Action Short Film. I'll probably go with The Wonderful Life and Story of Henry Sugar, Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know. Best Documentary Short Film. The ABC's. I don't know again. The Barber of Little Rock. Best Cinematography. I think Oppenheimer wins Best Cinematography. I'm telling you, Oppenheimer's going to dominate this award show. Oppenheimer's going to dominate this award show. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oppenheimer is going to dominate this award show. Best Costume Design. I know Barbie's in this category, but to me, Barbie is just generic costumes, if you ask me. Like he's Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, or Poor Things. I think it's going to go with Poor Things. I think Poor Things might win Best Costume. Okay. Best Makeup and Hairstyling. Poor Things. I think Poor Things. Best Original Song. The Fire Inside. Yeah, this one, I think the Barbie one's going to win. When I Was Made For. I'm going to go with that. I don't know. Best Original Score: American Fiction, Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Thing. Well, here's the thing. Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny is iconic, but it's not going to win. Iconic. I'll probably go with Poor Things. Best Production Design. Yeah, Barbie may win that one. Barbie may win Best Production Design. But Barbie is not going to dominate. Like people, like it's gonna be like they're going to win like 2 or 3 awards. That's it. And they're going to win awards for their award winning. It's not going to be major awards. Now they're actors that have been nominated are going to win. Ryan Gosling's not winning his reward. He's been nominated, but he's not winning his award. And I guarantee you, even Margot Robbie was nominated for lead actress. She wouldn't win. I'm telling you, she would not beat Emma Stone or Lily Gladstone. Okay, those two would be ahead of her anyway. So, is all these people bitching about Margot Robbie not being nominated? They're gonna win. Not gonna win. Sorry. Best film editing. That might go to Oppenheimer. Best sound. The creator? No. Maestro? Probably not. Mission Impossible? I think Oppenheimer will win that again. Best visual effects? No, not Napoleon. Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm glad it could be nominated, but Guardians of the Galaxy is not going to win because it's a comic book movie. That's why it's not going to win. Godzilla won't win because Godzilla is it's Godzilla, so it's like a comic book movie, right? Even though it's -1, it's better. It's still not. It still don't take that stuff seriously. It's not gonna win. It's not gonna win. Trust me, they're not gonna win because what I just said. I don't think it's gonna win because of that, but they should. I think it's gonna go to. I think this is gonna go to. Wait a minute. These are all bad movies. These are all. You know what? I think it will go to Godzilla. Okay. And that's it? It's all the awards? You know what? I wanted to go to Guardians of the Galaxy. You know why I wanted to go to Guardians of the Galaxy? I'll tell you why. Then I could rub it in front of the Snyder shills who said Zack Snyder legitimately got an Oscar. Remember from 2 years ago? Remember that stuff? Remember all the fan voting on what's the greatest moment in or the greatest moment in comic book cinema history or whatever. With remember that? And all those Snyder shows. Oh, Zack Snyder won an Oscar, but we know he didn't win an Oscar, and we know the Academy got rid of that. They got rid of that because they knew it was a joke. So I really want Guardians to win this so we can really rub it in front of their faces, because that means James Gunn gets an actual Oscar award trophy. Then the Snyder fans will look really, really bad because their savior that hasn't really won anything, but the guy they hate, their antichrist, their devil, to them is James Gunn, actually would win an award. Oh, and another thing, his movies got nominated. I'm telling you, this award show, it's going to be Poor Things Oppenheimer domination, okay? It's going to be a battle between Poor Things and Oppenheimer. True. Very true. That's true. Where on the other hand, DC has a bunch of awards, right? DC has a bunch of awards for major stuff. I mean, the Batman was nominated for what? 4 or 5 things? All right. Now, if anybody wants to come up here, man, like, I invited you or whatever. All right. Okay, that's now, like, yeah, okay. Let's get rid of this. People are making a big deal of Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie being snubbed. And some are saying it's because for Greta Gerwig's case, obviously not for Margot Robbie, it doesn't really affect her. Some are putting out the sexist card, right? But here's where that Here's where that card falls flat. Falls flat for those people say, "Oh, Greta Berger's not getting nominated for Barbie because oh man, it's male dominated, it's sexist stuff like that." Here's where that really falls flat. Okay, that card hierarchy falls flat. Okay, the director for Tell Me to Fall. Hear me out. The director for Tell Me to Fall is getting nominated for Best Director. She's not a man. She's not a male. The director of Tell Me to Fall is a female director. So that card, that sexist card, that misogynist card, some people are using on Twitter. Not everybody are using on Twitter. That argument falls flat. Because if they really did a research, they would look that the director of Tell Me to Fall is a female. Okay? And, okay? Greta Gerwig is a good director. Ladybug, whatever. Good movie, right? She's directed good movies. Barbie, done very, very well. Good movie. Okay? But it's not a great movie. Barbie is not a great movie. Barbie is not an award-winning movie. I'm sorry. But it's getting nominated for awards because, well, it's the most talked movie of the year, more than Oppenheimer of 2023. And they want the attention, they want the notoriety, the awards, right? And look at was it the Golden Globes or the Critics' Choice Awards? One of the past award shows. Barbie got snubbed a lot. Okay? My friend Degrassi said about Barbie is one of those big Hollywood films that people enjoy and will spend money on. But according to the elites in Hollywood, it's not one of those movies it's really award worthy. They don't see those movies as big as they look down upon those kind of movies. Why do you think a lot of Marvel comic movies? What do you think a lot? Not just Marvel. Why do you think a lot of Star Wars, Marvel, even some DC, like franchises like that get looked down upon. And I'm telling you, if I'm a fan, the Batman. This is me being a little bit of a shill. The Batman should have been nominated for Best Movie of the Year of 2022. It was that damn good. Because it did not feel like a typical DC movie. It felt like a real life, like this could happen in real life. And had all the themes that made a great movie. Loneliness, reclusive, corruption, sadness, anger, I don't know. What else? There's a lot of things that the Batman had that makes great elements in that movie. Okay? Comic book movies in general, I'll say that. Marvel could do a better job, but they try. They have all the themes to make a good. That should be nominated for bigger stuff. Like my friend is it Degrassi? Guardians 3, man. Some of the stuff in Guardians 3 should be nominated for Oscar, like for better awards. But they don't, because I'm telling you one thing. They go in this. The people that go see this movies that get wait a minute, no. They look down upon, right? They look down upon comic book movies, stuff like that, and other this big franchise movies, blockbuster movies. But that's why Barbie won't win major awards. And I know Margot Robbie got snubbed. Now, it's just that Margot Robbie played Barbie, but is Barbie really a war performance character? Because Barbie's just a bubbly character, right? We're like the all good girl, neighbor, neighbor next door, right? The girl next door type, right? Right? And if you really think of it, this is also hyperbolic. She's not much. She doesn't play Barbie much different than Harley Quinn. Yeah, Harley Quinn's crazy, insane, but Harley Quinn is like Barbie to a whole new level. Okay, Harley Quinn is like Barbie to a whole new level. She doesn't really, right? And Margot Robbie could play that. Okay, it's just that it's not a. Yeah. Some do, right? Some do. It's just that it's nothing. It's not a knock on. It's not a knock on Margot Robbie. Okay, it's just not award. It's just not a major award-winning performance. Okay, and just because you're not nominated for Best Actress or Best Actor Supporting Actress doesn't mean you didn't do terrible. It means you still did good. Okay. And I'm sorry, something fell. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Nothing major fell. Don't worry, I'm fine. I don't. But I'm just saying with the Greta Gerwig stuff. If you're saying it's because she's a woman and they didn't, that's the reason why she got snubbed. Well, I just proved your argument's wrong. And because those people are saying that, they obviously do not taking. Those are obviously the general people, and not the people that go obviously not see the smaller films, because they would know a Tommy Fall director is a female herself. So, yeah. And look at this. See? So I understand Ryan Gosling defending those two. Obviously, to work together, and obviously he has to. But the Academy doesn't see it that way. You have to understand. The Academy sees performances different than we do. Okay? Okay? I'm gonna. Okay? And don't make, like, seriously. Yeah, that too. And Degrassi, they're like, hey, you know what? And they gave them and they nominated for a bunch of awards. Yeah, they didn't get Best Actress or Best Director, but they got a bunch of other award nominations, which I don't think they're going to win that much. I personally don't think they're going to win majority awards. I think it's going to be a battle between Poor Things and Oppenheimer, and maybe Killers of the Flower Moon will get some stuff involved. But Barbie is going to get destroyed here. I think the past award shows Barbie got destroyed too. Barbie is just not an award-winning movie, and that's true. But Degrassi says also Barbie is a very good movie. I don't want to talk about Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone was a good director, but that guy is kind of washed up. Oliver Stone. Hi, George.
Yo, Barbenheimer for the win.
I think that's the reason why Barbie's being nominated a lot, is because they want the fanfare. It's just not an Oscar-worthy movie. Why can't people understand that?
Yo, they've nominated worse movies for this thing.
Yeah.
This is more Oscar-worthy than than some movies that have gotten nominated. Maybe not this year, but in the past.
Thank you, DeGrasse. Yeah, thank you. It's just that like there's some people pointing out that the director of Barbie didn't get nominated because the Academy is sexist. And I'm like, I pointed out, the director for Tommy Fall is a female. I guess the Academy is not sexist, right? They have a right. I just debunked that argument right there because the Tommy Fall director is a female, so they can't use that sexist card anymore. You just want to point something, right? This is a problem with Barbie. Barbie has generated so many shells, right? Has generated shells. Let's be honest, everybody. Barbie has generated shells.
Oh, I thought Barbie was very good. But listen, Barbie's better than most of the MCU movies that have come out post Phase 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a clear fact. Like it is better than a lot of the blockbusters that have come out in the last few years. Like I mean, for example, they talk about making another Jurassic Park movie. This movie's better than all the Jurassic World movies.
Jurassic World.
We're going to talk about. It's no contest. Like Barbie may not be the best movie of this year, may not be one of the top 10 movies of the year, but it's still better than a lot of the stuff that's come out in the last few years.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I'm annoyed about, the Iron Claw should have gotten nominated, and Zac Efron also.
You know what? Iron Claw didn't get nominated. It's a wrestling movie. It's
but that's so unfair. I mean,
I know.
So to me,
but the wrestler is well perceived.
I mean, to me, that was one of the top movies of the year that should have gotten nominated.
I think the difference between the wrestler and Iron Claw, I think wrestler got more promotion and marketing than Iron Claw.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't see a lot of promotion for the Iron Claw. It didn't play in a lot of theaters. A
lot of promotion for Iron Claw came from like the wrestling industry.
But you know what? That's a damn shame because you know what? It was a great movie.
Zac Efron got
he got snubbed hard. I'm sorry. Yeah. He should have at least gotten nominated for Best Actor. Like, to me, Cillian Murphy should win the whole thing. He's probably going to win the whole thing.
He's going to win it. That's my prediction.
But Zac Efron should still get the recognition.
Yeah, because, it's going to be...
Also, I will say, I think the Oppenheimer actors and Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. should win. But I will say, Lily Gladstone should win for Best Actress. She was incredible in Kills of the Flower Moon.
It's gonna be Lily Gladstone. It's gonna be between her and Emma Stone for that award.
But I, in my opinion, because I didn't see Poor Thing, so I didn't see Emma Stone. But it's like Lily Gladstone was terrific in Kills of the Flower Moon.
Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I think Christopher Nolan's gonna win the directing award.
I hope he does. Like, listen, this is one of his best works ever. If he don't win this, I don't know if he's ever going to win.
I do think it's either Emma Stone or Lily Gladstone. I think I said Emma Stone, but I could definitely see Lily Gladstone. Definitely, I can see either of those two.
Lily Gladstone, in my opinion, should win. I haven't seen Poor Things yet. I don't know when I will.
Yeah, Best Actor supporting role. I think it's gonna be. You know what? I said Mark Ruffalo as a predict. I don't know why, but I do think Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I can see Robert Downey Jr. winning. I think this show in general, I think it's gonna be a battle between Poor Things and Oppenheimer. That's what I think. And Best Actress, it's gonna go Emily Blunt, supporting role.
By the way, I know this is a pop culture stream, but did you hear Adrian Griffin got fired?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the NBA, the only league where you can be one of the best teams in the league and still get fired. But you know what? He didn't coach defense. He lost the locker room.
It's his relationship with Giannis.
Well, here's the thing. He don't coach defense.
Well, they traded away their best defensive player.
But it's here's the thing. Giannis is still a great defender.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Budenholzer was a great defensive coach.
Yeah.
You trade away an experienced defensive-minded coach for some rookie who, basically said we're going to live or die by outscoring the other team.
I mean,
look, they can still play great defense. They got other players who can play good defense on that team.
Just that Lillard doesn't try on defense.
But it's Giannis can make up for it.
Yeah.
They don't they gotta find someone that can get this team motivated. This team is too good to not make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know what? I seriously think
and by the way, he got fired with the same record David Blatt had when he got fired.
Boston's
and
too
13.
good in the East. I'm sorry, Boston's too good.
Yeah, Boston's too good, but it's like this team can still, like, if an injury happens to Boston, they can take full advantage.
Sure, but like
All I can say is this: if Doc Rivers
Boston
gets
is
hired,
depth though. Boston has a lot of good
yeah,
depth though.
but all I can say is this: if Doc Rivers gets hired as the Milwaukee Bucks coach and they face Philly in the second round and they lose to Philly, it's gonna be the funniest thing I have ever seen.
Why hire Mr. Second Round Doc Rivers? He never gets past the second round. Let's use a Boston 1 year. All right. Yeah,
Also, I gotta say this about the Jurassic World thing. Do we really need another Jurassic World movie? Like,
I hope. I think I had an article for that. Jeez. Well, if it's written, okay, let me go find it. No news. New Jurassic World movie in the works with David Koepp writing. So, briefly, so this guy, this writer, he wrote the original 1993 Jurassic Park movie, which is still technically I think in a lot of people's minds, still the best Jurassic Park movie.
the original still, the original is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, that was a breathtaking movie. That was a groundbreaking movie.
It was that, but like, look, I'll be honest. I like The Lost World. I think The Lost World's an underrated movie.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3. Like, first of all, whoever thought that we should have a 90-minute Jurassic Park movie needs to get their head examined. Second of all, in that dream sequence when that character Billy's like going Alan, like as a raptor in his dream is like one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I see with me. I like Jurassic World. I like the first Jurassic World.
The first Jurassic World's a good movie. I will give you that. It's a good movie.
The other two were bad. Fallen Kingdom and this one, Dominion. They were bad. The recent one, they were both bad.
Fallen Kingdom. I don't want to say that it's bad. It's just very disappointing. The recent one, to me, that and Transformers: Age of Extinction, to me, are the top two worst billion-dollar movies of all time.
Yeah, this movie made so much money, but like, here's
the thing: people complain about Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker making $1 billion. Yeah, at least those movies, like, at least they were trying something and not like whatever the hell this was. It's like you got a plot where the dinosaurs are roaming free.
The dinosaurs not even,
and you're focusing in on these locusts.
Yeah, bugs.
And you waste the original cast's story arc on these bugs. What the hell is up with that?
It was no directing. It was really bad. It was just,
And here's the thing. They had an entire year after they were done filming. They had like a full, like, here's the thing. They were done filming this movie in 2020. The movie came out in 2022. They had a year to fix things. And they didn't even do it. That's the frustrating thing. Because they started filming this movie before COVID. Then COVID hit. Then when they were allowed to film again, they filmed and they wrapped up in like 2020 because they got enough of the movie done. Because it was supposed to come out in 2021. Then it got delayed to 2022. So it's like, okay, you got a full year to, make any tweaks you need to make to make sure the plot sounds good, to make sure whatever needs to be rewritten. It's like, they didn't even do that.
No.
Like, that's the frustrating part. You had all this time to at least try to make something decent out of it.
Who's bright idea?
No one tapped anyone on the shoulder and said, hey, that idea is stupid in the movie. Don't do it.
Whose bright idea was it to use Locust as kind of villain? I mean, obviously Locust wasn't really the villain. It was the guy who the scientist guy, whatever, who had Locust in his lab, right? And he got freed. But like, seriously, whose idea was to use Locust as part of the story? Oh my god, when it's supposed to be about dinosaurs, like.
what I mean. It's like, to me, this is like the biggest waste of a sequel.
Oh, thank God! Like, at least you're getting original writer back. And the thing is, this is so weird. The project says here the project, which has been flying under the radar, is far enough along, and the script is in well-like shape, and the studio is whispering about a possible 2025 release date. So it's like, this is basically out of this was not in the limelight. Basically, it was all under the radars. So they're basically ready to, basically ready to start the casting a director and start shooting very soon if they want to release it next year. That's crazy. And
It's just, we don't need this movie. Unless you erase Dominion and say that's not the real sequel. We got something more real.
how do you start a new Jurassic Park trilogy of movies when all the dinosaurs, if it's canon, are like on Earth now, like are all free roaming the Earth? How do you do something new now? Like,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like, what are you gonna do? Jurassic World: Age of Extinction?
It's gonna be like what's gonna be like the Fast and Furious phase. We go to space. Dinosaurs in space.
I would lose my mind if they did that. I'm sorry. This is unnecessary. It's like, if you want to utilize the Jurassic franchise, why not make like video games or like animated series based off this stuff, like to keep the IP going? Why do we need to have another movie? I really don't know.
I mean, the writer. The writer has some good. The writer Koepp has more than the '93 movie, which is good. The first Mission Impossible movie, the first Spider-Man movie, but he has also written the last two Indiana Jones movies. So he has a decent track record of success, and not success.
But it's like, I just don't get it. Like, we don't need this. And I know there's gonna be people that are saying that, like, how can you not say we don't need a sequel? It's like,
the reason is
not everything's.
I don't even think it's a sequel. I don't think it's like a new trilogy, right? I wouldn't even think it's a sequel. It'd be like something new. I think the reason is, well, it's the trilogy, the final movie in the trilogy made about, I don't know how much of that. I know it made $1 billion, but I think it made almost like a lot. Box office. Okay, it made just over $1 billion. Yeah, so it made $1 billion. They're like, you know what? Let's make another Jurassic Park movie because of the success of that one. Fallen Kingdom made over $1 billion. They all made $1 billion. So yeah, it's I probably would watch it. I'm curious who the new cast, like the new who they're gonna direct. I hope it's a good director. I hope it's a good director. Seriously.
They gotta change up this franchise.
Wait, who directed Fallen King Dominion? It wasn't the same guy. Oh, Colin Trevorrow. Oh, so okay. So Fallen Kingdom was not him directing; it was him writing. But Dominion, okay. Okay. Also, I'm interested in who the new people are going to be. I'm interested in who the new story is going to be. Like, what can he do? And I'll get a picture out of the way. But I mean, I'm a fan of Jurassic Park. I just haven't been happy with it. The past two movies. I like seeing dinosaurs on my big screen. I like. I really. I just get Spielberg back. Please just get Spielberg. Just get
Thing
Spielberg.
is, Spielberg's more into, I think, doing more artsy stuff nowadays.
Well, pay him a boatloads of money. Come to his manor wherever.
Also, do we want like a Kingdom of the Crystal Skull version of Jurassic Park? I'm just saying.
Alien dinosaurs. I laugh at that though.
It's just like I think you need to get some new blood in there. Someone that's actually a fan of the material.
Well, I mean, this just came out of the blue yesterday.
You know, I've had an idea to like pin a story or screenplay for something, but I don't know how it would fly today. Like I want to do like a political parody, where you know how people are upset with like both political parties in the United States.
Yeah.
Just have it where this independent, he's not the brightest. In fact, like he says, even though he says the right stuff that people want to hear, he's also he's basically like a Kevin Smith character in a film, like Randall. Like he's kind of similar to Randall, where he just says dumb stuff, but at the same time, he's upset with how the political discourse is going, and he runs as an independent.
Yeah,
and like he bashes the other two candidates, saying, "Well, this candidate's a racist," or "This candidate is so corrupt," and he lands up winning. And it's like the character, the one character, he wouldn't be Trump, but he would be a parody of Trump, and the other character wouldn't be Clinton or Biden, would be like a parody of them, or a parody of like a liberal no one can stand. So it just like a fun movie or story that's like, what if people wised up and picked an independent?
Wasn't there a movie like that with Kevin Costner, Degrassi, where No, there wasn't. No, they were trying to get Kevin Costner to try to vote for. Both sides were trying to get Kevin Costner to vote for them. Whatever. No.
It's just like I would just love it where like this guy, he doesn't want to run, but it's like he's convinced because like
this should be the Rock's movie.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna run for president.
No, I would love to get the guy that plays Randall in Clerks, Jeff Anderson, to play that role. Because like I can totally see him being like, these redneck conservatives, man, they don't know what the heck they're talking about, and these soft ass liberals.
Yeah, thank you.
Like I like literally, that's how I feel right now.
Oh yeah, the campaign, yeah. Okay, so Executive V Production Development, Sarah Scott, and Creative Executive of Production Development, Jacqueline Garrell will oversee a project for Universal. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that Godzilla Minus One's VFX team got a nomination.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good. That movie deserves a nomination. In my opinion, that's one of the best movies of this year.
All right, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we got Jurassic Park coming back. Or don't call it Jurassic World, please. Call it something else.
Jurassic Planet.
Jurassic the Multiverse. Jurassic Dynasty. Oh. Steal that from Marvel. The Jurassic Dynasty.
Jurassic Country.
Jurassic Country. Oh. You can have like Jurassic Dynasty, you can have like Sauron from X-Men in that universe. Right, Degrassi? Let's see if they should have Sauron in the Jurassic Park universe. It's the green Sauron flying dinosaur. That'd be hilarious. Oh, it'll be funny. Falcon Winter Soldier. They talk about Lord of the Rings, and one of the villains in Marvel is named after Sauron, which is Sauron. Right, Degrassi? Right, Degrassi? We remember the villain Sauron in Marvel. You know what I'm talking about, the Savage Land. All right, this is enough about Jurassic Park.
No, like I just don't know.
Domestication.
What are you gonna do after you did the previous movie? It's like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. You have to like. I don't know what you could do after Jurassic World. Every dinosaur's roaming free, and like. Yeah.
oh man, it's only the JV team on Inside the NBA. I want to hear Chuck's thoughts on the Adrian Griffin firing.
Man, they should have kept him. He's 30 and 50. He totally lost the room. And what in the NBA where your team's doing so well and you get fired?
Poor David Blatt and poor Adrian Griffin.
It's like if I was a coach, they got fired. If my team was like second or first or third place with a really good record, and I got fired, I'd be pissed off. I'd be really angry. I would be really angry.
I mean, yo, why don't you just fire Monty Williams and put him out of his misery and just have him coach the Bucks?
Hey, he's getting $10 million. That's why he's staying.
Oh my goodness! Listen, you're only safe if you're.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing: you're only safe in the NBA if you're Eric Spoelstra,
I mean,
Greg Popovich, and Steve Kerr.
Even if you get fired, you still get paid, but it's mainly lengthening the contract.
Yo, I gotta say, like, kudos to Popovich, Spoelstra, and Kerr for.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's past Kerr's time. I think
Kerr. Listen, Kerr has not shown that he can adjust. You want to know what really turned the Los Angeles Clippers around? It was Ty Lue's willing to adjust to new lineups, and Westbrook's willingness to come off the bench.
Yes, this is a great idea. Make dinosaurs so advanced now, where they like, they're able to talk. More advanced, where they're able to know what the humans are doing, or like
give the T-Rex a Caesar moment. No.
Yeah.
No. Like
the dinosaurs have a plan. We gotta write about the human race. And then we're gonna be responsible for the extinction of the humans. And they could be led by like the Beast Wars show. They could be led by like the Megatron T-Rex from Beast Wars.
Oh my goodness! Get Frank Welker to voice all the dinosaurs.
The Dinobots! The Dinobots! What movie? Which one? Was 4 or 5 with the Dinobots? Which one was it?
4 and 5.
Yeah. Dinobots versus
No, the Dinobots were wasted. They were. Yo, I wanted to throw up when I saw the Dinobots get wasted. They did my boy Grimlock dirty like that.
Do you remember like the Transformers / Fast and the Furious? Remember those people wanted that or whatever?
Oh my goodness, some people.
Yo, Optimus Prime, it's all about family.
Listen, there's a reason why we have fan fiction, why we have legit writers.
Optimus Prime, I can tell you're Autobots. I can tell you make one great family. We gotta save the family of the Cybertron Autobots. I don't know. You'd be like, it'd be like him. He'll be like Vin Diesel would be like driving Bumblebee. Bumblebee, you know what to do. Can you imagine him driving Bumblebee? Be like, I can see The Rock be the one in Optimus Prime's truck. When he becomes a truck, I can see The Rock being the one driving the truck.
Oh my goodness.
Beneath
Optimus, your Autobots are family. I just can't.
Yeah, we are gonna get this. Yeah. Jurassic World, beneath the escape of the conquest of battle lines at the time of the war. They came to the planet. No. The next Jurassic Park World movies should them going back in time to when the dinosaurs were really around, and you have to do it takes 3 movies for them to get back to their time. Back to the Future. Right, Degrassi? That should be the whole trilogy. You're gonna go back in time to when the dinosaurs are actually really roaming the Earth, and they have to do whatever it takes to get back to their time. You can have like whoever the new characters. You can have say what's Doc. Oh, I forget his name. Not Jeff Goldblum's character, not Malcolm. The other guy. Oh shit.
Alan Grant
be like, Great Scott! Look.
Oh my, yeah. My favorite part of the Jurassic Park was when the lawyer got eaten.
I know the perfect way to. I'm just gonna say this from Marvel. When they defeat if they ever get to Mama Tut's version of Kang, if they ever get there, well, they should get there. When Kang is defeated and Mama Tut's defeated, they should do a little Easter egg of a hint of Apocalypse. Sir. That's what I would do for the next phase after Kang Dynasty, the Rise of Apocalypse. That would be my next big phase. I know people are gonna say keep Apocalypse X-Men, but I think Apocalypse could be more than just an X-Men villain. Oh, I heard. Yeah. I would love to. Michael J. Fox coming back. I mean, it won't feel the same if Michael J. Fox is not coming back. I'm sorry. If he could do it. Yeah, like Christopher Lloyd's kind of making a little bit of a comeback, a little bit. Oh, really? You know what? I'm just saying. When they do the hint Apocalypse after Kang. I'm just saying that. And don't bring back not Oscar Isaac's Apocalypse, please. Not that one. Not from X-Men Apocalypse. We don't want that. Okay? Not that Apocalypse, okay? Oh, yeah, that means... It's funny, though. So, like, speaking of Marvel, right? Sebastian Stan Thunderbolts is supposed to start shooting he says start shooting next month, February. There's one problem. Who the hell's playing Sentry? Who's replacing Stephen Yeun?
I'm playing Sentry.
Huh? Okay, George. There we have it here. Breaking news.
I'm playing Sentry.
Something Jeff
Snyder In fact, after this, I'm going to be the writer of all the MCU stories from now on. Breaking news, guys.
Jeff Snyder doesn't even have not even Dark RPK. You hear first on Desktop Pop. George gonna play Sentry. Thunderbolts. He's gonna write all the Marvel stuff from now on. Man, that's
Blinded, if you're watching this, the MCU is gonna become great under my watch.
Oh, make the MCU great again.
Make MM.
Oh my god.
MGA.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Man, I have been watching back some of the on Disney Plus, the X-Men animation from the 90s. It's a great show, man. It's a really good show. I'm watching it again prepared for X-Men 97 because X-Men 97 is going to be a continuation of that show. It's a great show. I should actually watch it if you want to get yourself familiar with X-Men 97. Oh yeah, the music damn really is damn amazing. The show has great music. Yeah, yeah. Oh, great, great music, man. It's yeah. Yeah. So it's supposed to start shooting. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Maybe because I remember David Harbour saying that before the strikes happened. He said this before the strikes happened. He said this before the strikes happened. Okay. He said his schedule had him shooting Stranger Things and Thunderbolts at the same time in the same city, Atlanta. I remember him saying that. It could have been. It was definitely before the strikes because he couldn't talk about anything else, right? He couldn't talk about Thunderbolts and Stranger Things during the strike. But I did remember him saying that in an interview that he was going to film Stranger Things and Thunderbolts about the same time in Atlanta. So I'm not surprised that he's going to film both things. Whatever scenes he needs, obviously for Thunderbolts, it could be less filming for his scenes compared to Stranger Things because Stranger Things is more of a TV. Obviously, Stranger Things is a TV series, but he could probably film both. He could film both around the same time, if need be. Because, so yeah, I remember him saying that. The Fantastic Four rumors. I'll say this. I'm gonna tell you everything that you all forgot. Everybody supposedly forgot. During the strikes, directors are allowed to talk. They're not allowed to say who's been cast or anything like that, but they're allowed to talk because the DGA got a deal done. As you know, the Directors Guild Union got a deal done, right? So they did not join the writers in the actors. Okay. The director, Matt Shakeman, director of WandaVision, said in an interview, the cast for the Fantastic Four has been set. Okay, the Fantastic Four. I think the 4 characters. But here's something you don't know. This interview was back in September. Because September, I think the writer's strike was might have been September, October. One of those time periods. One of those months. He said he can't announce them until the strikes are over. Yes, it's January. Still haven't been announced. But I'm just letting you know. They already. It's not. People say it's been set. It's been set right this week. It's been set months ago. And Mila Kunis, remember all the rumors that George Mila Kunis is going to be Sue Storm? Remember all that back in the
No, she was going to be the Thing.
Or the Thing.
A female version of the Thing.
She said she knows who's in it. She said that. I'm just telling everybody. I'm sorry, George, for yelling at you. I didn't meant to yell. I just meant to yell at people who forgot. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. Okay? She said that. Obviously, she can't say the names, obviously, because right. But she said she knows who's in it. So all these people, I'm just saying, run this, to end this off. So all these people say, oh yeah, the cast has been set. The cast has been set months ago. Yeah, like people forget.
We all know I'm going to be Johnny Storm anyways.
Yeah. Flame on. And do you remember how the Snyder Report said Pedro Pascal's dropped out of the movie, right? Dropped out of the movie, and they moved Fantastic Four filming to third quarter of this year, right? Right, I think it was third quarter of this year. Remember one of the big rumors was Joseph Quinn supposedly played Johnny Storm. Why did anybody say anything about him? Right? He's filming Stranger Things, right? Is he gonna? I guess he's not being. I guess he's not being Johnny Storm because nobody said anything about him. Nobody said anything about the filming for Fantastic Four being pushed back because of him. Just Pedro Pascal. And by the way, Last of Us Season 2 is starting filming this week. This week coming up. Or maybe this week or next week, whatever. Remember we all thought a couple weeks ago they said, oh, they started filming again. No, they started filming again. Yeah, thank you, Degrassi. Degrassi knows. Degrassi's on my side. He remembers too. See, that's the thing about me and Degrassi. That's the thing about Degrassi. He knows. He remembers. Yeah. I have a question, Degrassi. I don't know if this is true or not, But I heard a rumor that Pedro Pascal is casting as one. There's a movie could be based on the Guerreros. And he might be playing Eddie or Hector. I don't know if that's true, or just people are fan casting him as one of the Guerreros. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't even know if there's a movie being based on the Guerrero family. Eddington? The problem is Pedro is being cast as so many things. So many studios want him. If he joins Marvel, does he want to be tied down to Marvel for multiple projects if he is Reed Richards? Because he is so highly valued, right? And by Hollywood, by the studios. And they know if he does get a role like Reed Richards, right? Because Reed Richards is not going to be a one-time role, George. You know that, right? Obviously, right? If you can play a hero like that, a main hero like that, you're not going to be a one-time role, right? You're going to be tied down, right? And you've seen it, George. You've seen it in Marvel when some of these top stars that play top characters in Marvel, right? You see them tied down and really don't get to do anything else. I don't think for Pedro, I don't think that's a wise decision to go do Marvel for a character like Reed Richards because of how much of a hot commodity is and how much they want him. Hey TJ, what's up? How much they want him for a lot of projects? Okay, else, right? I really think if you're in a high demand like that, Marvel is not the best direction to go, unless you're willing to do 1 or 2 movies. That's it. And not a big time character. I mean, like a big villain or a small character like that, but not a big time hero. I'm sorry. Like a character like Reed Richards. And I would love to see him do some villain roles. I would love to see him be a villain. I know he was a villain in Wonder Woman 84, but I would like to see him actually do more of a villain, like a real dangerous villain. Yeah, and I know in Degrassi, we know he doesn't do much for Mandalorian, but you know he's gonna be on set, right? He's gonna be on set a couple times doing Mandalorian, the movie, and the show, right? You know he's gonna be there, and whatever, right? So be cautious. Be cautious about Pedro Pascal. Okay. Like I could tell you one thing. Like Robert Downey Jr. took Iron Man to rejuvenate his career. It worked. Chris Hemsworth took the role of Thor because it was the first time a big role for him. Even though he was in Star Trek for like 5 minutes, it worked. Created a career from Sam Tom Hiddleston. Jeremy Renner was known in some movies. Like Jeremy Renner's been around, but the role of Hawkeye and give him more notoriety. We know he's been in some solid movies. Scarlett Johansson's a different story. Mark Ruffalo has been around. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right, Degrassi. You're right. You got a good point. All right. Yeah. See, like, I think, yeah. See, I think it's gonna happen, but this is true. But they're gonna try to milk out of him, though. You're gonna try to milk it out of him, and don't be surprised if you can see Joel in Last of Us 3 in some capacity. Because we don't know what Last of Us 3 is going to have in store. And will HBO get impatient, right? Because they said season 2 and 3 is going to be on the second game. But if 2 and 3 are successful like the first one, and you want to greenlight a 4th or 5th one, and there's no Last of Us 3, they might have to pull a Game of Thrones thing here. Create something. Create your own story.
Oof, that's gonna be tough.
And Neil Druckmann works with HBO. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna go up to Neil Druckmann and say, like, I know the game's not out, but do you have a basic outline, a basic story that we can use? Because we really like your show and we want to continue to go. It's very successful. We want to continue going. But you don't have a game out. We don't know what the story is going to be from your third game. How we don't want. I don't want a Game of Thrones situation with Last of Us. Okay, I'm sure Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog have some basic outline what the third game is, and maybe they. But if they give an outline in the story to Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones, HBO Max, and they tell that story, will people be interested in buying the game? Well, that might get more buyers for the Last of Us 3 game. That might actually help Last of Us 3, even though Last of Us 3 may not need the help, but it could help. Right? Like, I just don't want. That's what's bad. That's what's scary about video games, man. When there's not a finished narrative, a finished saga, whatever. Game of Thrones showed it. Now, we really don't know. I'll be honest with you. I really haven't read the Game of Thrones books, but you don't know if when he finished the Game of Thrones main story, right? That the show was based on, not the House of Dragon. We really don't know if it's gonna be the same narrative as the season finale. Maybe Degrassi. Maybe they're saving it. Maybe when season 2 and 3 is done in the show, maybe they'll announce part 3, and to coincide with an announcement of season 4. Maybe it's all part of a plan. I could see that.
Well, that could be possible.
Yeah. Maybe that's on purpose. Yeah. So stretching. I gotta check something up.
Yo, did you hear Stephen A. Smith wants to debate Donald Trump?
Oh my god, I want to see that. I do want to see that.
I want to see that. Let's go. Donald Trump versus Stephen A. Smith.
That'd be hilarious. Oh my god. All right.
Yo, I'd vote for Stephen A. Smith to run this country.
Oh, he'd be a loudmouth president.
He'd be like, that is blasphemous. Yo, and Mad Dog Russo be the
vice president.
And yo, he would be no, Mad Dog versus Trump.
Oh
my goodness, that'd be funny. Be like, what is wrong with you? Don't you realize other countries hate us? Just sit in the corner. You orange dingo. Yo, I want to see that. I just like there's some stuff that it's like
it's
too good to come true.
That'd be outer abuse.
I mean, Mad Dog's old, so
Mad Dog's like in the 60s, right? But
yeah.
No, Trump is older.
But still, like, they're both old men.
What's the matter with you? He's a fraud. Trump. Stephen A. Smith be like, yo, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. Blasphemy.
I loathe the hot dog eating contest. I'll never forget that when he complained about the hot dog eating contest. And Joey Chestnut not being an athlete.
What? It's not really an athlete. Is that really athletic? Eating hot dogs? All right, let's see what else there is. All right. I'm a little itchy. All right. What else is there? Oh, Stephen Ewan. How do you say his last name? Ewan says says about Invincible movie. He says, "Right, well, I am 40. Right now, we're having a lot of fun making this show live action. Who knows? So, yeah." If it's Biden versus Trump, making a bike race. I know Biden can ride a bike. I've seen him fall off one. I've never seen Trump fall off a bike. Well, you know why, Degrassi? Because the reason he doesn't fall off a bike, and you never seen it, is because when he gets on the bike, we all know the bike collapses on its own and breaks. That's why. Trump, see, Biden will fall off the bike, fall off the side, fall off the bike. But when Trump gets on the bike breaks. Oh, you? Okay. That's why. That's what happens to Trump. Once he gets on the bike, it collapses and breaks. So that's how he falls. He falls not off the bike, but onto the bike. A broken bike. That's how.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm calling Trump fat. You have you seen him? Oh my god. So would you be interested in an Invincible live action movie? I don't know. All right.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you. Ah man, my toes are itchy.
Trump probably thinks he could like bench press like 500 pounds. It's like I'm the greatest. I do the greatest workouts ever. Bench pressing 100 pounds, like 500 pounds. Yes, I guess.
I'll press him. I don't know how well it would turn out, but I would definitely.
I could do imitations very well of Trump. I can't do Trump. I mean, I could do Trump, but
I could, but I don't want to.
I could do Schwarzenegger.
I could do Mad Dog Russo.
Oh yeah, Mad Dog's easy. Oh,
I love the hot dog eating contest.
I could do Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is easy, but like
Arnold, the Terminator.
George, when I worked on Terminator. Oh, George, Degrassi. No, I can't. That's not how he speaks. I can do a little Scottish though. Sorry for my Scottish people. Degrassi. I like to face you one-on-one in the middle of the wing. You hear? Is that Scottish? I don't know. I'm sorry. Punch the top back. That's it. How do you say it? I can speak like British people, right? Funny. It's like, I can't do that. They say can't, they can't, right? They say can't. Like A in English is like instead of ah. I can't do that. No, you're not interested in yeah, I figure you don't watch the animated. You don't care. You like comic books. You don't care. You don't like Invincible, Degrassi. It's okay. How about double Mac and double Mac in one hand and a Coke in the other. He presses the button for a Coke, right? As he says he does, he presses the button and some comes out, takes like a tissue, cleans the whole Coke can like this, right? And hands it to Trump. No. Trump
Right.
has a Coke. You know how back in Kings and Queens and Kings and Queens used to have like wine tasters, drink tasters, right? In case of poison, you're gonna get poisoned.
Yo, he got someone tasting his Coke. Oh, someone's
Hey, yeah.
Coke.
Oh, you're like Robert Kirkman. Wait a minute. I got to taste. I'd really be Trump's Coke tester.
Would I want to be his Coke tester? I don't know.
No, you'd probably be like Kingpin because apparently, like, if you watch Echo, Kingpin gets rid of Echo's translator. Like,
Oof.
Yeah, that's true, man. All the way to March, but don't worry. January's almost over, and February is only about 28 days. I actually think it's a leap year this year. Is it 29 days this year? I don't know. Oh yeah. What, an hour? No. There's no way you have to wait an hour to come in. No, that's not true, man. Let me send you a link again, TJ. Let me send you again. There's no way you have to wait an hour. What the heck? Here, I'll put TJ. I'll put it up here, man. Here. Yes. TJ is somebody I know from Tony streams. He's seen me around a little bit. All right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I actually gotta get something. Be right back. TJ, I'll be right back. All right. So if you pop in, you'll be staying backstage for a little bit.
I just hope no weirdos try to get into that StreamYard link because there's some weirdos out there. I'm trying to think. Is there anything to talk about while waiting for Aaron? Brooklyn's beating the New York Knicks right now. There's any other NBA scores? Sorry for my yawning. Pacers are beating the Denver Nuggets at halftime by 8. Anything else that's exciting? Oh, and other news. Anyone that's familiar with the old beef of D'Angelo Russell and Nick Young back in the day, Zwikey P is still annoyed at D'Angelo Russell. When Aaron comes back, I gotta share that with him. No exciting movies are out. Tears of the Kingdom is a lot of fun. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom. Anything else that's groundbreaking?
Okay, here we go. Here's TJ. Yeah, you're muted, buddy. How are you, TJ?
I made it.
Yeah, you made it. What do you mean the link didn't work?
It's strange. I had to use Facebook for some reason, but here we are.
Yeah, here you are. How are you, man?
Yeah, Aaron, I just found out that like Nick Young is still mad at D'Angelo Russell for snitching on him 8 years ago.
Nick Young?
No, remember like D'Angelo Russell like recorded Nick Young admitting that he cheated on like his fiance or wife.
Iggy Azalea? Yeah.
Yeah, Iggy Azalea. Like he's still mad about that.
Oh yeah, whatever, man. So how are you, man, TJ? You know, you're having coming off a long stream with Tony yesterday.
Yeah. Jesus, the drama keeps flowing with Eric July. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't know EVS did like a 2.5 hour review of a comic. Man,
He made the mistake of reading the code of ethics. that shitty ass, like 10 paragraphs long. I mean, he wanted to make fun of it, but still, that wasted so much time. Tony had to split the whole thing in half, the whole
yeah, he
stream.
did. Is Tony doing a stream today? Because I know he usually does it on Tuesdays. Or is he taking a day off?
I think he's taking a day off, but Vito apparently is streaming, so maybe he'll be hopping on that.
I plan to do videos with Nerd today, but not exactly all off, of course, of some of his other stuff he talks about. Like, so he doesn't always talk about his stuff, right? He talks about pop culture stuff, dumb pop culture stuff, and he makes videos on stuff nobody cares about. Like, who cares about living in small cities or large cities? Who cares? Like, seriously, who wants to care about that? The difference? Like, seriously, who cares about that on YouTube? Like, look at the. Where is it?
It is what it is. We have more fun talking and gabbing with geeks.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
That's where the real fun is. But what's it called? Well, what are we talking about today?
Oh, we were talking about the Oscar Oscars nominations and like the snubs of the Barbie director and Margot Robbie being snubbed for Best Actress, Lead Actress, and Director, and like some people are using like the some people on Twitter, on X, using it's sexist for not having a female director nominated for Best Director. And then I checked the Best Director, Best Director's nominations. One of the director is a female director.
As usual. the people like to virtue signal and
yeah. Yeah, I'm like that argument you can throw it out the window because it's not true, right? I just like debunked your argument right there. It's like it's like and to me, TJ and George, like Barbie was good, but like, is it award worthy? Really?
I think Barbie was a bit unlucky because other good movies were out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You could say I've seen people pass around this argument, and I think it's true. It's like The Dark Knight, but for Barbie. You could actually
was a
say
better
that.
movie than Barbie.
But I'm saying, like, you know how Dark Knight grabbed something for boys, as in Batman, and then tried to make it deep?
Yeah.
That's what they tried to do with Barbie.
Oh, this movie got like this movie is the number one talked about movie of all 2023, and so obviously, like, you know what, we just nominate Barbie for some stuff just to get more buzz. That's it. Because
it's more like people's choice.
Yeah. Because the past award shows, the past two award shows, Golden Globes, and I think it's Critics' Choice, Barbie barely won anything.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why, because there's a lot of good movies other than Barbie.
Better movies.
Those guys were unlucky.
A lot of better movies. I mean, like, there's better movies. Like, good is good, but there's better movies than good, right? Like, seriously.
True.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, this is that Barbie has generated so many shows. That movie's generated shows and simps. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's always that element.
Yeah. Like, we have a new franchise. I don't know if it's a franchise yet, but we have a new blockbuster that's generated a crazy audience, stands. And
they ain't as crazy as some of the Marvel stands, though. I'll say that.
That's true.
But the Marvel stands don't bitch about the Marvel not being awarded for stuff. Because Marvel's barely awarded for anything.
No, they bitch about other stuff though.
Yeah, they do. They do.
There's literally some that are like, what are you worrying about this? Like, MCU's cooking. What are you talking about? Like,
that's how the People's Choice Award was made, right? It's because of the MCU stands.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Barbie been cooking.
They came up with that
lately.
award to shut them up.
You know what's funny? You guys weren't on this, but I don't know if you're listening. You remember a couple of years ago when Zack Snyder, the Snyder Cult shows, were saying Zack Snyder won an Oscar. Remember the fan
No,
vote and all that stuff?
that dumb fan thing.
Yeah. Here's a funny thing: Guardians of the Galaxy is being nominated for one of the awards, right? I want Guardians of the Galaxy to win that award.
Yo,
James Gunn
I
actually
just
win an
want
actual
to
Oscar.
I just want to see Snyder win just to.
Me Gunn, right? Wait a minute. We gotta go over the Razzies
Oh shit!
because a Marvel movie has joined the Razzies.
About damn time.
Oh, this is good.
And it's not the Marvels, by the way. It's not the Marvels.
Yeah, it's Quantumanium probably.
It is Quantum.
It has to be Quantumania. Yeah, it has to
Surprising,
be.
right? Yeah. So I forgot to show it to you guys. Let's bring it up. I was gonna talk about it. I almost forgot. Why is Rebel Moon not on there?
The Rebel Moon has to be.
Rebel
there.
Moon is
Jesus
so
Christ.
bad. The Razzies were like, nah.
Yeah, it's so
then
bad.
again-
Like, you shouldn't even win.
What's the time frame of this
That's a good question.
Razzies award?
All right.
Maybe the results were out before Rebel Moon came out.
Yeah, it had to be. Had to be.
Otherwise, easily Rebel Moon would be here.
So it's okay. Okay. Here's it for the worst movies, right? The Expendables. For nominations, Expendables, Meg
Oh,
2,
that's unfortunate.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Okay.
That movie
Winnie the
wasn't that bad. That was not
Yeah,
bad.
No.
it was fun at least.
Winnie the
It's
Pooh.
stupid, but
Like
fun.
Winnie. Here's the thing. I know Winnie the Pooh was bad, but do you really consider it a Hollywood movie?
It shouldn't be there, honestly. It's more like a
Yeah.
B horror movie.
Yeah,
Some
like
grindhouse shit.
I know the Razzies are meant to
I
be.
will
a joke,
say though,
but-
the biggest failure of that movie is the lack of animatronics because they're supposed to be creatures that
Okay.
look like,
And they're
it's
making
just
a
people
sequel.
wearing masks.
They're making
Yeah.
a sequel. And here, so worst picture: Exorcist, Expendables, Meg 2, Shazam, and Winnie the Pooh. Worst actor: Russell Crowe, Vin Diesel for Fast 10, Chris
Good.
Evans, ooh, Jason Statham, and John Voight.
That's a bit lame though. Vin Diesel is just Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wouldn't put him as worst actor.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's not a good actor.
But worst picture, Winnie the Pooh, sure. The filming was shit. I'll give
But
them
it's not
that.
even.
So,
Yeah, it is. I mean, it should win. Technically, I mean, it's worse than all those movies because it's not even a Hollywood movie. Like he said, it's a B movie.
yeah. But Shazam, worst picture. The VFX on Shazam was actually good.
Yeah. Worst actress: Anna de Ramirez Ghosted, Megan Fox, Selma Hayek, Jennifer Lopez, Dame Helen Mirren. Oh, Dame Helen. Oh,
Helen Mirren.
yeah, for Shazam.
Come on, she was actually good.
It has to be.
She
Megan
was the only
Fox.
thing going for that movie.
It has to be Megan Fox. Yeah. Worst supporting actress: Kim Cattrall, All About My Father, Megan Fox, Expendables, Ba
It's always
Ling.
Megan Fox.
Ba Ling. Yeah, Megan Fox is not a good actress either. Like
Yeah.
Ba Ling, Lucy Liu, Mary Stuart Masterson.
I'll give
Five
them
Nights at
Lucy Liu.
Freddy.
She wasn't doing her best.
People like Five Nights at Freddy. Ugh.
Who's Mary Stewart?
Well, about the
Hold on.
critics,
Is
they
it
go. They
the
go.
cop?
I think they go by what the critics think.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up who that is. I think it's the cop. If it's the cop, then maybe they have a case.
Yeah, the Flash is not there. The worst supporting actor: Michael Douglas, Mel Gibson, Bill Murray. Bill Murray is definitely a contender. I mean, Bill Murray was pretty bad. Quantumania. Like Michael Douglas, I mean, he wasn't good, but Bill Murray was much worse than Michael Douglas in that movie.
Yeah, so she was the cop.
Oh, she
Mary
was.
Stuart Masterson.
Okay, so worst supporting actor: Michael Douglas, Mel Gibson, Bill Murray, Franco Nero, the Pope, Sylvester Stallone. I don't know. Bill Murray, I guess. This is so weird. Worst on-screen couple: 82 merciless mercenaries. So not even actors, not even specific actors or actresses, just 82 merciless mercenaries. So 82 of them. 82 of them.
Yeah, I'm with you, Anthony. The Flash not being there is crazy.
Yeah. 82 money-grubbing investors who donated to 400 million for right to remake The Exorcist.
What's the thing? The Flash didn't get as bad reviews as all these other movies did.
See, here's the thing. Even
But
Hollywood reported,
but worse than Shazam.
Yo, it got better reviews than Shazam.
yeah.
Jesus, that's
Even
strange.
Hollywood reporter, they're being harsh, man. Anna de Ramirez and Chris Evans, who flunked Scream Chemistry, ghosted Selma Hayek and Channing Tatum, Poole and Piglet as bloodthirsty slasher killers. Dude, come on. I mean, like, yeah, once again, Winnie the Pooh is supposed to be
That's really
bad.
strange. Yeah,
You're not getting Hollywood
it's a B
quality.
movie. Yeah.
Worst prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel. Ant-Man, The Exorcist, Expendable, Indiana Jones. Well, Indiana Jones is in it. Still Beating the Horse, Winnie the Pooh. But
Oh, because it's like a ripoff, right? Or
it is a
remake,
ripoff.
whatever. But still, there's a
But if
lot
you-
of worse movies. Yeah.
Worst director, Ryan Franks Waterfield, Winnie the Pooh, David Gordon Green.
And actually, Anthony brings a good point. Ant-Man shouldn't be there. There are other things you could complain about in Ant-Man, like worst VFX. I don't know if they have the award, but it should be like worst VFX, for example.
yeah,
Not worst sequel. Like overall, okay, there are some things.
Yeah, Rebel
let's
Moon
see.
should be on there.
Yeah, Rebel Moon should be on there. It doesn't
Rebel
say.
Moon should have been there. Yeah,
It doesn't say.
it's always
When-
them playing safe, right?
It doesn't
They always
say.
pick on like shit. That's all.
Listen,
it's
Batman
supposed to be
versus
a B
Superman
movie.
got nominated for
I
Razzies.
don't-
If that's
there's-
the case, then,
I know
then
it's-
so should Rebel Moon.
There's no movies from like October till December here. I noticed that. Because like Expendables came out in September, and that's like the only film I noticed from the September timeline forward. Because Rebel Moon, like, it's worse than the movies. All five of these worst pictures. I don't know about Winnie the Pooh. I bet you Rebel Moon's worse than all of those. Rebel Moon, man. Zack Snyder survived the Razzies this time because BVS
Yeah,
got nominated
right.
for a bunch of them. Yeah.
Zack Snyder got off the hook.
Oh yeah, lucky. It was purposely they purposely decided to release it in December so they could avoid the Razzies. If it came out earlier, it would have been in the Razzies.
You know what the problem is? I would have argued that maybe Netflix movies aren't available for the Razzies, but if Winnie the Pooh could make it there, I'm pretty sure a Netflix movie could make it in these awards.
Oh yeah, for sure. Is there even an award show for this stuff? Is there like an award show? Like for Razzies?
Yo, I have no idea.
They have award shows. I think, the Oscars is like, I wonder what stupid. They have Jimmy Kimmel doing the Oscars. I'm sorry, Jimmy Kimmel has not been fun. It's not funny. Again.
Yeah, he's still better host than James Franco was years ago.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was like one of the worst Oscars ever.
Look at him going in his Matt Damon act, right? They always have like the act together.
That's funny. I love that. I do find that funny.
The one skit I did like about Jimmy Kimmel with Matt Damon was when Matt Damon, from Martian, right? Oh, it was the BVS skit. Do you remember? Did you see that clip where it's from BVS? When Clark meets Bruce, and Jimmy Kimmel is in that background.
Oh yeah.
Do you see that, TJ?
No,
I want to show it, but I can't
I have
show
to
that.
check it out. No, I'll look it up.
Okay.
But
Yeah, so-
it seems
so
like
you-
there are Razzie Awards. They have their own channel too, but I can't imagine people
Do
actually
you have a
going
red carpet?
there. Yeah.
It's hate to see like some of these prominent actors and it's like these prominent actors and actresses getting nominated for Razzie Awards. It's like, and it's not like they didn't try, right? They tried.
Yeah.
It's like a
I
sport.
remember Halle
Here's-
Berry when she first got her Razzie Award, like that kind of role.
Catwoman?
Yes. She fell off right after that.
Yeah, Catwoman did hurt her career. I mean, she's kind of made a comeback in a way, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie really did hurt her career. Catwoman, really, really. Yeah, for a time being. I mean, she was still doing X-Men, right? But like she kind of had a small part in X-Men.
And the sad part is, if that Catwoman movie existed today, she wouldn't get this much heat.
No, no, no.
The people would accept. I mean, as stupid as that movie is, like people would have accepted it a little more. They wouldn't give so much heat towards it.
Oh, female-led superhero movies back in the 2000s were all. I'm gonna say this, all bad. All of them were bad.
Oh, they were
all
dreadful.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Catwoman, Elektra, and even non-DC and Marvel superhero movies. Remember they tried like Iron Flux and some others? All bombed. All bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Oh
think
my
the only thing
God.
good that came out of that era was Hellboy, 2005.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That was not DC and Marvel related, like Hellboy for sure.
Yeah.
And it's sad they're not making a third one because the remake was terrible. And they're making
Oh,
they're remaking
God.
Hellboy.
And then they're making a remake of a remake. Wonderful.
Oh, I love the first two Hellboys.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why. Like I don't know why they stopped making. I mean, Guillermo del Toro, great.
I like how Del Toro recycled Abe Sapien to make the color of water.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, man, to me, in my personal opinion, there are too many award shows. Too many award shows. There's too many award shows in general, not just on TV, but like every city has to have like a award show. Every festival has like an award show. Everything has an award show these
Jesus.
days. Like,
I mean, you gotta find ways to celebrate the greats.
yeah, but the problem is Hollywood doesn't sell anymore. No celebrity is a big time like draw anymore.
That's true.
Like,
That's sad. That is a sad reality.
yeah,
The superstar in Hollywood is gone. It's
dead.
dead.
It's dead. Like Margot Robbie, like perfect example. Margot Robbie, Barbie, great. 2 movies in 2000. She did another movie in 2023, Asteroid City. Great casting, right? Scarlett Johansson was in it. Others were in it. Did not do very well. 2022.
Yeah, oh, that's sad.
Yeah. 2022, she was in 2 other movies, Babylonian and 1 other movie. Not very well.
I mean, look at Tom Cruise. I mean, Top Gun Maverick made $1 billion, but then like this year,
Dead Reckoning?
Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, as great as it was, it didn't do that well.
Yeah, I was expecting it to do better, but I don't know what happened.
I mean, coming out right before Barbenheimer didn't help. Like the weekend before.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, my issue is, one of the issues is, nobody wants to go to the movie theaters to spend $100 on 4 or 5 tickets with families and then concessions.
And the fucking food, and if you have a family, God help you.
Look, yeah, TJ.
June,
kids. For example, man. June. I saw like 3 or 4 movies in June. I saw like Indiana Jones, Flash. What other movie was Transformers? Oh, and I think the Spider-Verse came around there too, right? 4 or 5 movies around June,
Yes.
May. Can you imagine the family?
Yeah, they'd be broke.
Yeah. They would have to pick one movie, right? They would have to pick one. If it's a family, probably pick Spider-Verse, right?
It's not just that, but these movies are fucking long. I don't know why. I don't know who told these people to make all these movies 2 hours long.
Madam Reb's gonna be 2 hours of torture.
You have to plan this shit, right? You have to drive through the traffic. That already wastes your time.
Yeah.
Getting in there already like half an hour, and then you sit your ass down for 2 hours.
And now Netflix is talking about raising the prices.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because you just bought WWE for Raw. Obviously, now you're getting rising the prices. No, that's no coincidence there, man. Right? Like,
And the problem is, like, the solution is simple: make your movies shorter and lower the prices of the theaters,
man.
or at least the food.
And the food is And it's not just like regular food. I'm not just talking just like burgers or hot dogs or pizza. I'm talking about like chocolate or chips or popcorn. Like
Popcorn, yeah, popcorn. They're raising the price on popcorn. These assholes.
$5
Yeah,
or $6 for popcorn, or like a
and the
big
drinks.
chocolate bar where you at the store across the street you can get for like more than half of that. Half of that. It's like it's ridiculous, man. Like
The theaters are also there out there to rip you off.
this is how ridiculous, man. I went to the dollar store last week. I bought like four drinks, right? Four drinks.
Yeah,
Three chocolate bars and the chips. You know how much it cost me? $10. $10.
yeah,
Four drinks, couple chocolate bars, and a bag of chips. $10.
yeah.
How much would that cost me at a movie theaters?
And I bet 20 or 30.
Oh, probably more. It's ridiculous, man.
And I love these theaters, even over here where I live. Like they try to go all gourmet on your ass. Like
Yeah, they
they
try to
let
make,
you. They bring you like nachos and pizza and all that shit. It's like Jesus.
I don't want. I personally don't think like. I really don't think like pizza to me doesn't really fit the movie experience.
No, it doesn't.
Not even not if
You're,
not
just,
even
you're
not
like eating in the dark. And
Pizza?
once the movie is over and the lights are off,
I used to
end up
sneak
seeing
drinks
your
in.
shirt
I used to
full-
sneak drinks
full of
in, man.
cheese.
Yeah, I used to sneak drinks into the theater. Like I used to hide it in my glove or something in my pocket, or whatever. My friend one time, yeah, I think this was for 300. When I saw 300, my friend snuck in French fries from McDonald's. Like, I don't want to pay for. Ridiculous, man. It's like so in sporting events, right?
Yeah,
Like for baseball, if you go to a baseball stadium, outside of the hot dog stands, you get a hot dog for like $1 or $2. Inside, it's like $6 or $7. Like, no,
Jesus.
no. Yes,
It's like
you're right.
you have to, you have to do it like you're fasting. You have to make a giant feast before entering the cinema. But even then, you'll end up feeling hungry anyway because you're going through 2 hours.
Okay. Hey, man, I'll tell you this, guys. This I don't know the worst. I saw Solo. When I saw Solo, it was like one of the worst theater experiences I ever read. It's not because of the movie. I had to go to the bathroom like 3 or 4 times. It was just
Oh
pee,
God!
just peeing. Yeah, can you imagine that?
'Cause you're
Oh
like,
my!
oh, okay, I'll drink a lot of water just so I don't. So I
I
won't
wasn't
need
even
to
drinking
drink
water. I was
Biden.
drinking pop. What the
I'm trying to think if I've had any bad theater experiences.
Oh man! But you see a lot of bad theater experiences now. You see people fighting all the time. They like, I remember,
Yeah, it's all over YouTube. I can see like a bunch of fights.
and people talking. Like seriously, people talking. Like it's
That's
never
kind of
like
the movie's fault, right? Like if if the movie was more engaging, I don't think people would be, bored
yeah.
enough to start
Or
shit.
some people are talking. Oh, you just see that? You see what he said? You see what happened there? Stuff like that. You get excited. And my pet peeve, TJ, when a movie is good, the audience climbs up and claps.
Oh yeah, when they clap.
Like people who worked on the movie is actually in the theater with you. I'm just like looking around, like, you know they're not in here, right? They can't see you clapping, right? Like it's not like you're in a play where you're supposed to clap, right? Where you're supposed to clap for the audience.
I remember watching the first Godzilla movie, the 2014 one,
Yeah, people clapped.
and people. Not just that, it was like a football match for some reason. Everybody's like, it's like a wrestling match.
What?
That's how I don't know if the crowd I was with were that rowdy, but
Oh my god. Oh, that's
I'm
hilarious.
like, what is going on here? There are barely any fights. But there was a lot of groaning, though.
I laugh so hard, man, when people clapping. Like, for Marvel movies, right? For Marvel movies, because they always had that big moment in a Marvel movie. You know, people cheer like
yeah.
this. I just
Especially
laugh
the
at that. I'm
Avengers
like,
movies.
yeah. I'm like, oh, it's just shut up, man. Seriously, I love making. I'm like, but this is not a sporting event, man. Seriously. It's usually kids too, right?
Yeah. Oh, the Sonic movie. I remember that one. The Sonic 2.
Mm-hmm.
The after credits when they showed Shadow the Hedgehog. All the kids were screaming that. It's like, well, wait a minute. You all know Sonic. All of a sudden, you all know Shadow. What's going on here?
Yeah, man. Oh, I mean, my theater's packed for Mario. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy with kids. Oh my god, kids are the worst at theaters. Oof. They're bad kids, man. They're so noisy, so annoying.
Yeah.
There's been some kids that have been pretty good in theaters.
Yeah, but I just want to say, parents, don't bring your babies to movie theaters, please.
Just don't bring your kids to R-rated movies. Seriously, like, yo, I've heard
There are
stories
people
of
actually
like,
who-
you know, of kids being brought to see one of the Conjuring movies.
Oh God.
And that's not even rated R Conjuring. That's PG-13.
No, that is rated R, The Conjuring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw kids see Logan.
I mean,
Deadpool.
I've been in theaters with kids to see Deadpool, Logan. I'm trying to think.
It's gonna happen here with Deadpool, man. 3. You're gonna see kids there.
Trying to think like what other ones.
And TJ George, did you hear about this rumor that Daniel, according to Daniel RPK, that Spider-Man 4, when they make it, it's gonna be rated R? And I'm like,
No,
bullshit.
it's not. No, it's not.
Oh,
You know
come
what?
on.
I used to like Daniel RPK. He's kind of revealed himself to be another fraudster. All
Yeah.
these scoopers are fraudsters.
Oh,
Yeah.
bullshit.
I mean, let's be real here. Grace Randolph is the worst one of them all. I wasn't going to mention her name today, but it's like I need to remind everyone how much I hate Grace Randolph.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what? It's like
Oh, she's a complete idiot.
I feel like Charles Barkley when Charles Barkley hit Skip Bayless. Except my hate for Grace Randolph isn't as strong as Charles Barkley's hate for Skip Bayless.
Oh. Oh my god. I just laughed. Like, I think Blinded posted that in our DM group, right? Spider-Man 4 is, according to Daniel RPK, Spider-Man 4 is gonna be rated R, and I'm like,
Yeah, in an alternate universe.
no. You're talking about a character like Spider-Man who Marvel draws children, and they're gonna make it rated R. Him rated R. Bullshit.
There is an argument to be made that they'd make it like dark, like how Amazing Spider-Man 2 was, but they already did that with No
Yeah.
Way Home,
Yeah.
where the Green Goblin killed Aunt May. So I'm guessing that's where the rumor came from. It's the poor Peter Parker is going to go through some shit all over again.
Or he's gonna become the black of symbiotic Spider-Man because of the suit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like that. I think that's the essential premise, but then people spiraled it into, it's going to be rated R now.
No, man, TJ, man. Remember when the Echo? Oh, it's gonna be mature. The show wasn't mature at all, man. Come on, this had blood. That's it. This show had no swearing. It wasn't that graphic. Like, that mature was a lie. Seriously, like these people, when you think Disney is gonna go rated R on the characters like Spider-Man or Echo or Daredevil, no, it's just no, man. Or Blade, they're gonna play.
Well,
they're
they
gonna
do it
play
for
with
Deadpool.
you. Yeah, maybe only for Deadpool, but they're playing. What they're doing is they're gonna say it's mature rated R, but it's really not. They're gonna tone it down.
Yeah.
Like right. Because they know, like the Marvel, they know the MCU audience. It's a very young audience. young kids and teenagers. They know that, and a lot of teenagers for a group of the MCU are adults now, obviously, and
True.
right. And now, how are you gonna get how are you getting younger people into MCU? From young kids to teens, Spider-Man, and others. Spider-Man, you can't make Spider-Man rated R because you're not gonna be able to get kids into that unless the parents are willing to. But like seriously, like I always argue, Batman is not a kid. Batman for me is not a character meant for kids.
True.
Right? It's not. You're right. Like Batman, is not a character for kids. No, he's not. His world's dark. And Batman's PG-13, but Batman can work in the way of our environment.
Yeah. And there's a lot of body horror in Batman. That's
That's what the villains.
Two-Face especially.
Bringing
up that old video you brought up. Yeah.
Can you imagine what the Suicide Squad was rated R? Can you imagine a Joker rated R? Like the stuff Joker can do. Seriously,
the Joker always does some rated R shit in the comic books.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, the comics are like baseline rated R.
Yeah.
Right. In DC and Marvel. But not in the Whipperverse though.
Oh my god. There's no bloods or tits in the Rippaverse. And these are the same people who are complaining that there are no tits in the MCU. Wonderful.
Why would they need to show boobs in the MCU?
They hate everything in the MCU, but the Rippaverse gives them exactly the same thing the MCU does. And they're happy with it.
When they got killed, did you see Brie Larson in the Marvels, that shirt? Isn't that enough?
True. But they hate Brie Larson for some
reason.
Yeah,
they hate Brie Larson. Yeah.
You know, I saw Brie Larson in Fast X and I actually liked her.
Oh, really?
She's like, what's his name? Kurt Russell's daughter.
Yeah. Is that the only thing you like about Fast X? Because I heard it was pretty bad.
I mean, the character suited her, you know? She's like Kurt Russell's daughter. She's just as badass as Kurt Russell.
Yeah, and they're making Fast 11. They're like reducing the budget. They're reducing everything, the production for that film. I'm like, I can't believe they're going forward to the Fast 11. Like seriously, this franchise will never end. It'll be like Vin Diesel's could do this. Seriously, Vin Diesel. This is all Vin Diesel has. Fast.
At this point, this is all he's gonna be doing.
Yes, like,
he'll say with that smirk on his face, like, we got one more left in the family. 3 years later, we got one left in the family. Like,
I know when Dom is like a 67-year-old 80 man, we got one more left in the family as an 80-year-old man or something. You see like an 80-year-old Vin Diesel, aged up.
What's up?
Aged up driving. You see like an 80-year-old punching like a rocket. Or something like a punching like a.
It's a sad state when Fast and the Furious is like the only thing that's left for action movies.
Okay, blinded, but it's ridiculous action movies. I mean, like
that's the problem, yeah.
And it defies physics.
And here's the sadder part, right? Expendables was supposed to be that.
Oh yeah.
And it's shit. And then Fast and the Furious is more tolerable than Expendables. What a sad reality we're living in.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's getting Razzies for that.
But only worst sequel. There should have been more.
Whatever sequels.
I think the VFX department definitely. That's what they should have gotten.
Yeah, the VFX. You can tell like some in the background, like stuff was not moving at all. It looked like a picture, just a picture, right? You're just looking for a picture.
The action sequences were weird. The way the characters kept shrinking and getting huge also looked weird.
It's also like the worst villain. Like I said,
Oh God, they ruined Kang in that entire movie.
I think it ruined Kang overall in the MCU. I mean, Jonathan Majors kind of ruined it too, but he
With
kind
his
of got in trouble.
shenanigans outside the movie, yeah.
And now there's shenanigans with the Blade actress Mia Goth, with where she did on the set of one of the movies, kicking like a background actor in the head on purpose. When that actor is supposed on the ground playing a dead character, and she had to walk. Apparently, her scene was to walk over that character, but she apparently on the fourth take kicked him in the head on purpose. I don't know where it's going. We haven't heard anything since, but like Kang. See, what they should do with Kang, my opinion. What they should do with Kang, when they defeat Kang, whenever that is, after Kang Dynasty Secret Wars, maybe after Kang Dynasty, the Ramatak Kang, right? The Ramatak Kang has a bit of connection.
Ramatot.
Yeah, has a bit of connection with a certain X-Men villain, right? Apocalypse.
Yes.
Apocalypse, in my opinion, should be the new MCU villain in Phase 7, 8, and 9.
True.
And please, not Oscar Isaac. Keep it with Moon Knight. Don't bring the Apocalypse back, please. That was horrible. That was a shit Apocalypse. Oh, that movie was horrible in general. Oh.
Did Disney go out and say all the X-Men movies are canon, or they haven't?
Yeah, canon.
They're
Yeah.
canon?
Yeah, they're all.
Oh my God.
But the guys say,
It's so weird.
Just wait a minute. God, no, Oscar Isaac has played two characters in the MCU.
I mean, obviously he won't be Apocalypse.
No. But I want
Just do Beyond there. Why not? Sure.
They should. There's enough. Yeah, you could do that. But I'm just saying after the multiverse saga, have Apocalypse. I mean, forget Galactus.
Canon because of the multiverse. Sure.
Yeah. Maybe Apocalypse could be more of the X-Men kind of villain for not just for one film, but like for their little mimic side, have them in one of their universe, like a mini universe for the X-Men, not the over MC universe, but like a kind of a mini kind of thing instead of like one big Avengers kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you can maybe do Galactus. I mean, like the thing is, I like the Avenger movies, right? But my view is, you don't need the Avenger movie. You don't need every single hero to be an Avengers movie. Maybe the certain second heroes, could be like these certain second heroes could be in a different movie as a group, like the team up of groups, right? Like for example, the X-Men could team up with other X-Men, other mutants to take down Apocalypse, right? Or Sinister, whoever, Magneto, whatever, right? Stuff like that. We don't need them all in an Avengers movie. Like seriously.
I need to be in an Avengers movie.
Wasn't Mr. Sinister teased in one of the X-Men movies? I don't remember. Was he teased?
Only in Logan.
Logan, was it in Logan?
He wasn't there, but that organization that was hunting Logan and them was made by Mr. Sinister. Yeah.
Oh, okay. this is. Oh, the vampire.
Sinister.
When I first saw Mr. Sinister, what he looked like, I thought he was a vampire too. He kind of does look like a vampire. Oh, he could be a Blade. Yeah, me were.
I mean, it was what they did was correct, right? Just give the main Avengers a break, like let them go, instead of keeping on paying these actors. I know the fanboys will want to beat me up for saying that, but fuck it, you can't keep wasting money on them. Let them move on. Let them go back to doing other shit.
Oh.
But replace them with better heroes. The X-Men should have come up straight away after the Infinity Saga, immediately.
Oh yeah.
But I think they were trying to stretch. They were trying to stretch as much as they can before they were able to buy the X-Men, right, from Fox, or they were still trying to buy Fox as a whole.
I think they already had. I think the legal process hasn't gone fully through at the time.
Yeah, that's why they were wasting time. Okay,
Yeah.
let's bring Shang-Chi. Let's bring all these, the Eternals. Let's try
That's-
to waste time as
There's
much
a
as we can.
there's a reason why they couldn't call Wanda the Scarlet Witch. Legal
Yes.
reasons. Legal reasons.
And they were finally able to do that in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. Or WandaVision. WandaVision. They were able to at the end.
The smart thing they should do, and I hope they do it, is just cut all that shit. Make MCU all about X-Men right now.
Yeah. I mean, like a soft reboot or something, or whatever. Yeah, I agree, man. Have the MCU should focus on Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men as their
Yes.
main players because those are the most popular, right? Like, obviously.
And they can do a lot with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And remember, Fantastic Four, back in the day, back in the comic books, they were like the Avengers. Before there were the Avengers, they were used as the vehicle to introduce new characters.
Yeah.
So they could actually make the Fantastic Four at the forefront,
Mm-hmm.
and then introduce new characters through them, like how they did, like Black Panther in Civil War or Spider-Man in Civil War.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what they should be doing. Like all this extra shit they're doing was a waste of time, but I guess they were trying to waste as much time as they can before they buy Fox.
Yeah. Now
We're gonna waste all your time and your money
Right?
because that's what we do.
Oh, Willie's blinded. I remember.
Interesting. Oh, they were going to do the Inhumans route.
Did you see that show? Oh my God! That only lasted 1 year.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Oh, that was a pretty bad. Yeah, the Inhumans. Oof.
They cut Medusa's hair so they don't need to
They
let her
introduced-
use her
They
ability.
introduced the humans in Agents of Shield. Right? They put them in Agents of Shield. And humans were involved in Agents of Shield, but
They
not
wanted
Medusa.
to replace the X-Men with the
Yeah.
Inhumans, and they actually did that in the comics. It was weird back then.
I remember Agent of Shield. Yeah, they did do Inhumans, but it wasn't like Medusa or Black Bolt or like that. It was just like there's Inhumans there. They introduced like what villains did they introduce they introduced Hive. Hive in Agent of Shield was supposed to be Hive is apparently the inspiration for Hydra.
Ah,
Yeah.
big
Really-
mistake them not making Agents of Shield canon. By the way, that's a
I
huge
think they said they might make it canon again. Originally, I thought
They
it was
should.
canon. Originally, they said it was, then they decided not to, and then I think it's becoming canon again. Because it could be
They
a
should.
multiverse thing, right? Now?
Yeah,
Because I remember in the early years, it was supposedly canon. Because they mentioned all the events in the movies. They mentioned Ultron. They mentioned all the other stuff, too. Like, they did mention Thanos a little bit. So
I am. There's one thing I'm angry about with Eternals is it doesn't. Here's the sad part. Like Thor. Well, what movie was that? Why did I forget the goddamn name?
Restore.
Where Thor when he's with the Hulk. Why did I forget? the name?
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok. Jesus, my brain. Thor Ragnarok looked more like a Jack Kirby movie than the Eternals. That's the weird thing. If Eternals looked like Thor Ragnarok, that may actually have saved it.
Agent Kirby.
And you know what? Fuck it. Like make James Gunn or one of those goofy guys direct it. Sure, make it a little bit goofy. Then I would have liked it.
Everything is canon, even Runaways, Marvel Runaways. Because Marvel Runaways contradicts some of the things in the MCU. For example, the Darkhold book that we see in WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, that was also in Marvel Runaways. And in the season 3 by the villain Morgana Le Fay, who they should introduce in the MCU, but they won't.
Yeah, blinded. The Eternals was bootleg New Gods because Jack Kirby
Yeah.
left DC and recycled his shit for Marvel.
And Darkseid would make Thanos look like a wimp. Okay.
True.
Like Thanos needed stones to help battle. When you see stones to help power himself up, you see Darkseid. He doesn't need stones.
There's this rumor going around, right? MCU used to release their movies just to beat DC.
Well, this is what do you think Civil War was.
Yeah, Batman versus Superman, right? And then No
It was
Way Home
better
is basically
too.
the Flash, right?
Yeah.
The No Way Home is like the Flashpoint.
Civil War destroyed BVS. Marvel's so worried at
then
you.
again,
Man.
it's
Marvel was worried.
also DC's fault. Snyder, he's the one who fucked it all up.
Yeah. Marvel was worried that 2016 they were worried BVS was going to be the turn for DC over Marvel, right? Because they thought BVS is like going to be like this huge hit, and so they're like, yeah, you know what? We're going to do this with Civil War. We're going to get Spider-Man in. We're going to get Black Panther in. We do whatever it takes, see how success. They're legitimately afraid, right? You see how successful. Let's see what it could do against BVS, but it destroyed BVS. It destroyed BVS. Batman and Superman could not beat Marvel. Batman, the movie with Batman and Superman. Seriously.
And not with Snyder at the helm. Like, can you imagine if there was Batman versus Superman, but at the same quality of an MCU movie, like with the same style and everything?
It would have made money.
That would have made money.
BVS had made $800 million, but I think.
And they wouldn't name it BVS. They would name it The World's Finest, because it's like the team up of Superman and Batman against Lex Luthor.
Yeah, you know what? This is DC. You know what? Let's have Batman versus Superman. Yeah, before you get to see Batman and Superman on the big screen together, let's have them fight. Let's have them hate each other. Yeah. Let's do that. Ultimate style.
Yeah, New Gods was bootleg Asgard, true. Because like 90% of everything in Thor is.
You know what's stupid about Snyder Cut? Darkseid forgetting where the butter boxes were, wherever that time.
Oh God. Let's not go there. Or Darkseid, the very first introduction of Darkseid, he gets his ass beat.
Yeah. Dude, we got freaking Omega.
And then only so that later on, now we have to be frightened of him because he's beating up people while they're downtrodden, like while they're he's beating up the Amazons while they're just broke and miserable. Now we have to be frightened of them, or when he's beating up the Atlanteans while they're broke and miserable.
Oof.
It's like at their prime, they were able to kick his ass. You know the what's it called? The old story, the one Joss Whedon did, was actually better. The Steppenwolf should have been the one who got beat, not Darkseid.
Yeah, but the only problem with that movie is that one of the problems with that movie, Steppenwolf said "mother" like 1,000 times. Mother.
Oh God.
I'm like, is this the guy crying for his mom? For his mom's approval? Wait, Darkseid is his mom?
What do you mean blinded by Ultimate Style Universe?
I don't know. That's good. I don't know. That's a good question. Was it stupid how why Steppenwolf betrayed Darkseid and he's trying to make up for it? I'm like, because he fell in love with somebody. I'm like, fuck is he? What the hell are you talking? Like, seriously, this is Zack Snyder. He doesn't know anything about comics,
right?
No, he just wants to make dark, edgy stuff. You got that teenage boy mentality.
Yeah. Darkseid's name is Darkseid. It was a big dark stuff, right? So yeah, let's use Darkseid. It fits with the dark stuff. His name is Darkseid. It makes perfect sense. Yeah. And he's something. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. All Snyder's movies ruined the entire attempt of making a DC universe.
Why is Snyder so obsessed with grape in his movies?
We're doing this now, huh? We're the shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Are we making it official?
Rebel Moon. Apparently, the Rebel Moon cut is gonna have maybe the rated R cut, the extended cut is gonna maybe have it.
Blinded, you better pull up. So we can.
Blinded agrees with me. Blinded agrees with me, right? Like Blinded knows too. There's a lot of stuff like the 300 scene. The 300 scene when that politician guy goes up to the crane, Fraser. That's not in the comic book. That's not in the graphic novel. He talks about like Batman, Batman in the prison, right? Or how was it happen? He talks
Yeah,
about.
I remember that shit.
Did you know about the one about the Amazons? The disdain for males. You haven't
No.
heard about this one? Blinded knows. George knows, I think. Okay, TJ. So
Wait, what was the question?
the reason why,
The reason why
his reason
Amazons
why
hate
for
men.
the Amazons don't like men. Blinded knows. So TJ, he said in an interview the reason why Amazons don't really like men is because back in the past, men raided the Amazon, and how they kind of basically raped them and
Oh
stuff.
my god.
And that's the reason for how they are. And Patty Jenkins apparently heard that. It's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I remember they hinted at it a little bit, but it was more
Yeah.
like a war instead.
Maybe a war, maybe something like that. And they did.
Wonder Woman 1984. The scene where Linda Carter's character is like being attacked by a bunch of men. I remember that.
Yeah, and Patty Jenkins no, we're not doing that. And good for, like if I was Patty Jenkins, I would go up to like Warner Bros. And be like, you gotta get this guy off DC, man. He's sick in the head. Seriously.
Well, she can't do it though. Nobody has that much
I
power.
seriously,
It's
even
all up to the ones who run DC. And Warner
personally, TJ, I know people do have a grape fetish and they don't commit the act of it because it's illegal and it's disgusting. But I still think it's sick in the head if you still have that as a fetish.
No, like that's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird.
Here's the thing. Like this is what turns me off when I read like any kind of fan fiction. When all of a sudden just some kind of like rape just comes out of nowhere, and it's like, why is this needed?
Even
I heard
this is the wrong genre. That's the problem.
I heard about this blinded. I heard
fan fiction, but like no one wants to read that.
I'm excited.
It's
Donkey
like just so weird.
3D Donkey Kong. You mean like Donkey Kong 64?
Like Donkey Kong 64. Like I love that
would be
game.
nice. Yes, we need some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, don't forget the time he made those like comments about like Bruce Wayne in a prison.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing I ever heard.
Keep him away.
Weirder than most of the shit Doomcock has said.
Doomcock's an idiot. Doomcock's insane. That guy's delusional, man. Thinks Disney.
Doomcock is a lunatic.
He thinks he lives rent free in Disney's mind.
I mean, let's be fair. Kathleen Kennedy lives rent free in his head.
Oh yeah,
But not the other way around.
seriously,
Nobody knows
like-
who Doomcock is outside
like-
of YouTube.
Anything woke
We know
lives
his
in any
name.
of these
I know his
clowns' heads.
I know his name. His name is Gil.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's I already know his potential alter identity. That he might be a Nazi. But Doomcock is literally that guy is literally. Look at these title of these videos. Star Wars Way movie plot confirmed. New tales leak. The agenda is strong with this
Leave
one.
Star Wars alone. Jesus fucking Christ. If you
I
hate
don't know.
that,
He knows the plot of the Ray movie. I didn't know that. Disney forbids any mention of Doomcock's name. Just saying it can get you fired. Sources say, "Yeah, hey. If you say the name of Doomcock at Disney, guess what? You're fired."
imagine all those normies who are in the studio. They actually know about Doomcock. Like, come on. Oh, that guy is weird. You know what really set him off? It was a complete accident, right? That She-Hulk episode with
Oh yeah,
What do you call them? The
Yeah,
intelligentsia, their masks.
yeah.
I think they were just, making a Doctor Doom style mask just for the lols, like just for giggles. They tried to make their own version of Anonymous,
Yeah.
and it just happens to look like Doomcock, and that's what set him off.
Oh yeah, man. Switch 2. Don't name it the Switch 2. Just give it a new name.
And you know what the sad part is? Those She-Hulk episodes were making fun of how anti-Marvel people are like conspiratorial and all that shit.
Oh
And after
yeah.
interacting with them, they're right. The Disney was actually right. Their depiction is accurate.
Oh,
The FNT people are
defend the
all like that.
menace.
Yeah, they might as well believe in Bigfoot.
Those people. Oh,
They're insane.
yeah. That's
And
my
it's not
point.
just because they're all grifters, right? They don't believe in anything they're saying. But the people they surround them with are complete lunatics.
Yo, that's so true. Like we know Jeremy Griggs. He slips up. He slips once in a while. Yeah, Air July is one of the biggest ones, right? Like obviously.
Oh, he's the biggest one. Yeah, like he's the one exposing them all.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what's up with him and Heel versus Babyface. Are they breaking up? Is him and Heel versus Babyface breaking up?
Are they? This
I don't know,
is
it's
news to me.
One of his videos. Where does it say this? Oh, was it live stream? No, okay, maybe it's the oh, no, it's not. No, I told Tony he should visit Air July in Orlando at MegaCon. He's like, I'm not going. He's like, no.
He's about to pull up. Well, nobody needs to. It's a waste of time. But I could imagine if he actually saw anyone, he'd run away.
I saw the MegaCon's like guest list celebrities. I'm like, yeah, Aaron McGregor or Eric July. Who should I go see?
Right. Eric July will just be there on an empty booth.
It'll be no, I know it'll be there. It won't be an empty booth because there'll be Renowned Zero, Sturgis. It'll be like,
just him and Sturgis.
Or LG. Scopo, servers, Scopo.
People are broke though. They don't even live in.
Oh, that's true. They were the hitchhiker, whatever. I'm sorry.
They want to be Hollywood, but they're really bad at it. It's like all these people who hate Hollywood, they all turn to the FNT people. They end up doing the same shit, trying to make celebrities out of, asshole YouTubers. It's not working.
Why Orlando? Orlando stinks. I mean, Orlando's cool and all, but like, why Orlando? It's not like a big. Whatever. Stephen Mel. Look at this guest list. It's pretty good. Pop.
Shit, if Zack Snyder's there, he'll have a big.
I don't know why these A-list celebrities are going to like Comic Con. Did you really need the money?
Well, it goes back to what you just said a while ago, right? The celebrities don't mean anything anymore.
No.
They're desperate. Like the only way, in their mind, the only way they could game that a little bit more is to go into superhero movies and act like they're the actual superheroes. That's why they would go to Comic Cons.
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston's going to be there. Big Tom Hiddleston's played like Loki in almost every single thing because every single movie has been besides Loki, he's bomb or not good. Like he's really not had a good Hollywood career outside of Loki. Tom Hiddleston.
It makes me wonder though, is it because of the movies or the actors themselves don't have any charisma or outside presence? You know what I mean? It's like they don't know how to advertise themselves. They're all just a bunch of shut-ins. I'm wondering.
Good question. Good question. I don't know. I think Marvel has helped some actors, and I also think it's hurt some actors. Personally,
Yes.
okay. It's definitely helped Chris Hemsworth's career, even though, in my opinion, Chris Hemsworth exactly hasn't had great work. His movies outside of Marvel haven't exactly been the best. But he has gone work. We'll give him, Tom Hiddleston has gone work. Hasn't exactly been the best.
Extraction was good, but it's only on Netflix. Like nobody cares, unfortunately. I mean, I love those movies. But
maybe
I can imagine Chris Hemsworth being the new Dolph Lundgren, but
maybe
Netflix isn't helping him.
Maybe for also help.
Probably,
Chris Evans post Captain America hasn't found success.
True.
Robert Downey has with Oppenheimer, but I think that's like Sherlock Holmes wasn't successful. That was his first movie, right? After.
Oh, if they can, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. If they continued Sherlock Holmes, maybe he'd have a chance because people were actually watching that. As dumb as those movies were.
But Oppenheimer, of course.
Oppenheimer, yes.
Oppenheimer, of
course. He got lucky that time.
Scarlett Johansson, I don't know how much success she's found outside of Marvel as of late. Like, I know she's been in movies. It really depends. Okay.
Like, Anthony Beltry, Equalizer 3.
Yeah,
Again, Netflix. Unfortunate. I mean, people are watching it on Netflix, but nobody gives a fuck about Netflix. That's the sad part.
It's Marvel.
And then Marvel have the shitty habit. They get a big name, right? They give a huge name. They bring him to the MCU, and then they give him a shitty role.
Yeah.
a side character. Christian Bale, yes. Being one of them.
Oh.
You could have done so much more with Christian Bale.
For sure, Christian Bale. I mean, there's a lot of good actors they used that they wasted. Especially the villain roles. Christian Bale, for sure. Oh.
Didn't they have Matt Damon?
I think he was playing like one of those reenactment scenes.
The theater.
Like, Jesus. They had Melissa McCarthy as Hela. Melissa McCarthy. Hela. Yeah, it's strange though. Like,
it's because they don't want to pay money to actors. That's what it really is. It's strange, right? They have weird spending habits. They're willing to spend all that money on the VFX, which is unnecessary, but to actors, they don't want to pay.
I mean, like Robert Downey Jr. made like $50 million from like Infinity or Endgame, but like $50 million is a lot. That's a lot. But yeah, it's. I mean, DC has helped. DC has helped more. DC has helped Gal Gadot. Definitely helped Jason Momoa get more notoriety. Like, Jason Momoa was known a little bit, but he wasn't like big until Aquaman, right? Aquaman. And Robert Pattinson.
Superman Cavill.
Yeah, Superman Cavill. Yeah, launched him. Robert Pattinson was known in Independent after Twilight, because Twilight was obviously not helping, and he went to do some smaller films to help get notoriety, and that obviously landed him role.
The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse, and that landed him the role in the Batman, right? Like basically, now he's getting more notoriety in bigger films because of that. It has helped Ray Fisher. Well, Ray Fisher kind of brought up on himself. Ezra Miller was known at the time; he was around.
It was in the Harry Potter. What's it? The Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts. Ooh. Oh. Let's see if Tony. All right. So Eric and Alex Stein squashed the beef today. Okay. Well, I didn't know EVS was disabled. What is it?
EVS, what now?
EVS is disabled?
I
'Cause
didn't
I
know
saw-
either. Like, in what way disabled?
Because I'm on Tony's Twitter account, and he reposted an EVS he reposted an EVS post of where EVS is quote retweeted AI art. Oh, I don't know, AI art of EVS. On one side, he's like signing something. I don't know, and it appears like he's sitting in a chair. It looks like one of those chairs just for disabled people.
I guess that's the AI.
That's AI. That looks really, really.
Yeah, that's AI. No, that's
Oh
the
my
AI
god, that
picture.
actually looks really, really good.
You got fooled. The
Yeah.
AI is getting close to his
That's scary, man. If it gets
actual
looks
face. It's
too real.
frightening.
I mean, like, it's funny that what's his name? Tony, when he does for his streams, right? For Air July, actually, he's a fat black man as Air July, and he's not fat.
No, it's a running gag because he keeps calling everybody fat, but he's
Oh, yeah.
actually overweight. He's like almost Riley's size.
Oh,
There are actual pictures of him.
oh.
That's why you never see him like all his videos, right? You only see him from on top, or it's him trying to fit into an old shirt of his.
You should do. He should do.
Or when he's outside, he's wearing a hoodie.
He should do a thumbnail of Air July and he'll be versus Babyface side by side. Oh my god, that tag team, man. That's like Earthquake back in WWD. It's like Earthquake and Typhoon.
True. A match made in heaven. They're both equally. They have both. I don't know. Both of them have lolcow quality. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry, George. You know what? I'm gonna end it here, man. It's only been 2.5 hours. Thank you for coming on, TJ. George. George, promote yourself, man. Go ahead. Whatever you have.
Always calling me after George. I think I'm gonna review X-Men United this weekend. Probably start reviewing X-Men movies in preparation for Deadpool 3. Get some X-Men reviews. Just my local channel.
You listen, George?
I think we're losing you, George.
But I'm still here.
Oh, you said what to say?
No, I'm just finding the thing.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, TJ, while he finds this link. TJ,
Well, you'll only find me on the Geek Getaway these days.
that's Tony's channel, guys. Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, for me, on my other channel, the Dissect channel, tomorrow night, we're going over, not Doomcock, going over John Camper. And this is going to be a comic book kind of stream where we talk about his thoughts on the DCU era, his final thoughts. We're going to go over that. We're also gonna
that looks interesting.
Yeah, we're going to talk about him and Daredevil talk, Ant-Man 3 talk, and maybe more Daredevil talk once if he does the Bullseye actor for one of his topics tomorrow's stream. Coming back to Daredevil. If he talks about tomorrow, we'll add that into the stream. So it could be a long ass stream because those streams where I go over Grace Randolph and John Kemp, those streams could be like 2 to 3 hours, even sometimes longer. I think my longest stream was when I did this. Let's see. Almost 4 hours. 11 days ago.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, George was there and Blinded was there. Yeah, we almost went 4 hours.
Because you have to catch them at every word.
Yeah, because they do say a lot of stupid stuff.
Yes. Oh God, I know the feeling.
It's like now I know why I know how Tony feels because people get on
Yes.
his nerves about stopping every 5 seconds, right? I know how he feels now. but I'm gonna go now, guys. See y'all later on my Dissect channel tomorrow. I might do a special channel, a special video, not special video, a special stream on Thursday, Wrestling Related with this new Netflix deal, and we're gonna talk about it. And I might do two streams Thursday, wrestling and something else. But take care, guys.
Peace.
Peace.